Okay, this is my CD cover called The Happy Place because I'd like to say I'm a very happy person and I do smiley faces. I also have a sign in my room that my mom bought me when I was little that says Happy Place because she always said to find joy in things that you do around your life. So my first song was One for the Type of Friend You Are. So I wrote Count on Me because I feel like I'm always there for my friends and they can count on me just to be there if they need help with anything or getting through hard times in life or whatever. I can be there for them. And then for the types of friends you have, I have love you anyways because no matter like what my friends do or how they act or what they choose to do in their life, I'm obviously gonna love them no matter what. Doesn't matter if they play certain sports or if they're smarter in school and some aren't. I'm gonna love them for who they are as a person. One that tells you where you feel the most comfortable. I have "Oh Come to the Altar" because in the last year or so, I guess I've really given my life to Jesus, and that's where I feel the most at peace. Is where I can connect with Him on a deeper level and worship without having anyone judge you. So I feel like at the altar or at church is where I feel the most comfortable. One that tells what you would like to accomplish. I did how to save a life because I want to accomplish saving people's lives, like nursing or like pediatrics, somewhere in the realm of medicine and like helping people. Because my mom was a nurse and she helped so many people, and as we'll come to it, she was like my most influential person. And then for one that tells what you do well, I have people help the people. Just because I think that helping people is something I really enjoy doing. I love to be able to like lend a hand when I need it or offer my advice. And then lastly, one that tells what makes you feel good. I put my Jesus down just because I think that He gives me like the Holy Spirit and cleanses all my sins, which make me feel really good. And the Sunday reset of going to church or reading the Bible is one of my favorite days. So then for my agent, it was your most influential non-family member, and I did Jen Pearden. She's been my volleyball coach for like 2 years now, and just like aside from like the mental aspect of the game and volleyball, she's just really helped me grow as a person and really be comfortable in my own skin and who I am. And she also she's just an amazing person. And like when I look at her, I'm like, that's who I want to be when I'm older. Is like her, where she just cares for everyone, no matter age, gender, like all of that. She just cares for everyone, and I think that's really important. And then for your most influential family member, your producer, I have Jen Chester, my mom, because well, one, she was a nurse, and I want to be a nurse, so it's like she influenced me to help people. She is constantly putting others before her. She's always made so that we don't have to worry about like where money's coming from or any of that. And she's just really awesome. She's a good person, and it's kind of what I want to be when I'm older, is like her. So that's my CD. And then I have the question. So why does a leader need to contemplate these things about himself or herself? I think that we need to contemplate these things to know what we are good at or like key things about us that make us us. Like what makes me me is all these things. And I think it's really important to stick to your roots about that kind of thing. And even like resumes or applying for stuff, these things are always going to fall back on as skills you're good at, as things that you love. And I just think that we need to stick to our roots of who we are as a person and not let that go to waste, because in this generation, it's a lot of we have to fit in with what other people want us to be and not who we actually are. And why do we need to share these things with each other? I think we need to share these things with each other so we all develop more understanding of each other as well and just reach it more on a deeper level, because I didn't even know half these things about myself until I had to write about it. So I think if we talked about it more and got it out, it'd be easier to do stuff like this where we already know how we view ourselves. And then what did your CD cover teach you about yourself? It taught me that for me, it's really hard to write good things about myself and put me ahead of others. Not ahead of others, but like focus on me. Because I feel like I'm always putting other people first, or like other people's issues first before mine. And I just realize that I have to put myself first sometimes and worry about me. And it also taught me how much I rely on God now and less about like popularity, standings, because as I gave my life to Jesus, I have become like a better person and I've been happier, and all of my issues have like kind of resolved as I'm leaning into Him more and what He would want me to do rather than what like the popular kids say to do or that thing. So I think that's what it taught me. So that's my CD cover.